stories that we are continuing to follow, including a deadly accident from July 3rd on Highway 321 in Hickory. A 26-year-old died in this crash. We did learn that 26-year-old is a mother. Bria Smith is following the story today. Bria, what can you tell us about this incident?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just before the 4th of July, it was actually nearing, that midnight point when a driver by the name of Scott Allen Lales was driving while impaired and unfortunately crashed into Gina Foster. So yes, she leaves behind 5 children and a significant other. Just a very unfortunate situation. We're actually on highway at 321 earlier, and we were able to see how congested and how widespread this highway really is. So there is a lot of traffic in and out of this highway. Um, Lales actually did have his first hearing on July 7th, and then will again on August 26th go before a judge for more charges. But he is charged with driving while impaired and a felony death by a vehicle, just to name a few.
Such a tragic story that you're following there. So Bree, you actually got a chance to speak with a DWI counselor about these kinds of incidents. What did that counselor tell you?
Yeah, so we're actually sitting outside of that office because we're fresh from that conversation with David Lastly at DLA Solutions. So he pretty much was saying there's so much opportunity, if you are going to be drinking, especially during a holiday weekend like the 4th of July, where it is actually the highest day, for those DUI records. But that you could use rideshare services, Uber, Lyft, things like that. So he really says and does stress the importance of, other options instead of actually getting behind the wheel if you are, drinking or if you were drinking and things like that. But pretty much he is after that point, once someone is charged with a DUI, they go in and assess it and pretty much just offer ways to be smarter before getting out on that road.
And Bria Smith, you can catch her at 4 and 6 o'clock this evening. Again, following that very tragic story from back on July 3rd there in Hickory, that deadly crash there. Bria, thank you for your time.